Yes. Well, according to this book, it says the clear crystal, the universal sender and receiver. This is the ideal all-purpose crystal ball. Interesting. Oh, hey, Tivies. It's Psychic Bob and Lamb Chop. You haven't talked to him in a while, have you? Well, we're sitting here reading a wonderful book. I belong to this group. It's called the Crystal Silence League. And it was founded in the 1920s by a man named Alexander Conlon. He was a mystical crystal visionary. And he used to do stage shows and do readings. And he was a psychic as well. And he has a great book about his work as a psychic. And I was sitting here reading this with Lamb Chop because tonight we're going to peer into our crystal and see what the mystical crystal has for all of you. Isn't that great? Lamb Chop's excited. What? Oh, you want to look in the crystal? All right, look in there. What's wrong? Oh, really? You saw yourself traveling on an airplane. Where were you going? I don't know. You need to look again? All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, what's wrong? I saw myself. What'd you say? You saw yourself in Cola's kitchen, and she was tying you down and putting you in the oven rack. Oh no, no. You misinterpreted. Hold on. Let me look again. Let's see. Look. All right, just relax. What you saw was Cola was tying up a turkey. That wasn't you. She was tying the legs of a turkey so the turkey didn't fall apart while cooking. Yes, I'm sure. Look. Do you see? Oh, he's about to pass out. Now, see, you get yourself so worked up. Crystal ball reading is fun. We have a great time. And we just relax. You're getting too high strung about all this. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Why don't you go over there and sit down? Okay, I got to talk to. All right. You can say hi. Lamb Chop wants to say hi to everybody. Oh, look, there's Lady Jane of the Earl Grey Tea Tribe here. There's Baroness Colabaz, our moderator. Love you, Carola. There's Angela Prayer Poems. Oh, look, there's Philippa Geary. And oh my gosh, there's Amy Radcliffe. Yeah, Denise W. is here. Yay, Amy Radcliffe. Angela Prayer Poems. Yay, I know we got a lot of people. There's Robin. Hold on, I can't read. Robert Stevens. Yeah. Jude Rail, Cassandra McGowan's here. Yeah. There's Joey Gothic Madness. And yeah, Angela. There's Aaron Patricia. Yeah. Scott. There's Scott from South Carolina. Lamb Chop says hi. Oh my gosh, isn't it great? All these people. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here today. Welcome to Saturday night's mystical crystal ball readings. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Lamb Chop, can you go over there and sit down? You're getting awful heavy. All right, yeah, jump down here. Go down. You sit over on that chair over there. Yeah, there you go. Now you can watch the show. Well, hello, guys. Oh, it's so good to be back with you. Well, it's Saturday night. Psychic Bob's had a busy day. I've been doing private readings all day and then taught psychic development class. I want to say thank you to all of you who came out to our psychic class. We had the best time. We talked about opening the throat chakra today. We had some really mystical experiences. It was really cool. If you like psychic development or want to do some, why don't you join us next week? We're going to talk about the heart chakra and its power. So if you're interested, join us for next Saturday, or this upcoming Saturday, I guess I should say, a week from today. And it'll be on the 25th. We're going to do psychic development class on the heart chakra. We'd love to have you join us, okay? Anyways, as I said, I've been working all day, teaching psychic development classes and readings. And tonight we're going to explore the beautiful mystical crystal ball. How you guys like my crystal? Isn't that magical? This crystal goes back like almost 30 years now. It's from the 1990s. And it was one of the few last American-made crystal balls. I bought it from a wonderful occult shop that's no longer around. But they ordered it for me, and it came from Chicago. It was made at a factory in Chicago, which is no longer around either. So many of you may know that in the 90s and early 2000s, most of the American glass industry went away. This is a crystal ball actually made in the United States, one of the last ones. Um, and I just love it. I just treasure it. Now you can't see it here, but the American crystals, you can tell them from the Chinese crystals because they have little imperfections in them. There's some few little air bubbles, and you can't see it on camera, and little flaws. But I love the flaws because I think it makes each crystal unique. The American crystals, you could never tell. I mean, you could always tell who owned what crystal because every crystal was unique. So like I would be able to pick them and say, this is not my crystal. It doesn't have that little bubble over there and that. So I treasure it, you know. Do any of you own American made crystals? They're hard to find. I bought this back in the 90s, and I think it actually was from a warehouse. It was actually like what they call old new stock, where it was never open but sat in a warehouse. I think it's from the 1980s, actually, maybe even the 70s. But I love it. Well, I'm sitting here sipping my tea tonight and feeling the power of the Lord. Woo! Glory! It's so good to have y'all here tonight. By the way, real important announcement. I still have a very few seats left, just a few, maybe 3, 2, maybe now. Seats left for tomorrow's class. We've got the Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. Tomorrow I'm teaching a class on moon signs, how to explore what our moon sign is, what it means to your psychic journey, what it means to your life, how it can help you in business, how it can help you in your day-to-day understanding of life and people. If you are interested in learning about the moon sign and its relevance to your own life path, why don't you join us tomorrow? Now, the Psychic Bob's Inner Circle class is not on the website, so you'll need to contact me. I need to hear from you ASAP. I'm going to send out invoices tonight. It's $50 for the class. It's 2 hours training. We're going to train on astrology on the moon sign. And as part of that class, you get a private little mini reading, bring a psychic question. So it's 2 hours. Now, the one people say, well, what is the price? It's $50. That $50, you get 2 hours with Psychic Bob. There's only 10 people in the class. I don't open it up like the Psychic Development class to a large group, 10 people. So it's a lot of one-on-one time with Psychic Bob. So I would invite you to come and join that if you're interested. All right. And you know, those of you who have been there, you know, I tell the truth, things I can't talk about on YouTube, what I really see coming for the world, what's really going to happen with all this, you know, political craziness and stuff all over the world. So come and join our inner circle. It really is an inner circle. And people that join that really get to know the truth. So I'd love to have you guys join us, okay? Well, welcome to our show tonight. Listen, if you want to be in that, let Baroness in the chat know. Baroness Cole, she's got the blue wrench. Baroness Kolobov, she's our moderator. And if you can't do that, send me an email, you know, before the show's over. I'm going to close out registration at 9 o'clock tonight, okay? So come and join the inner circle. Well, we're going to do crystal ball readings. We need to open the channel. Oh, by the way, I got to show you my newest piece of jewelry. Oh, you know me, I love jade. I've told you I'm crazy about this stuff. And I also love the big Buddha, the laughing Buddha. I got me a new jade laughing Buddha pin. I don't know if you guys can see that, some glare here. He's the one with the big belly like you see at Chinese restaurants. He laughs and's happy. You can see he's set in silver with the little crystals. This is my new jade Buddha pendant. And I'm crazy about Buddha. I've always loved him. In Shinto, he's considered a god. So as a pagan, I add him as one of my gods. He's the god of good fortune. He's worshipped as a god in paganism, in Shinto and in Taoism. So in Japan, he's the god Hote. In Shinto, that's in Shinto, he's called Hote. And in Buddhism in China and also in Taoism, he's called Budai. So Budai or Hote, same person. The big laughing Buddha. A lot of times you'll see him at Chinese restaurants, you know. Hi, Justin. Good to see you. No, this is not Siddhartha Gautama. This is a different Buddha. There's actually different Buddhas. But the story of this, I have to tell you guys another time. It's a long story. But he's the laughing Buddha. He's called a Buddha. He's actually like a bodhisattva. But they call him the laughing Buddha. So, anyways, I'll tell you the whole story another time. It's a whole video in itself, but I just wanted to show you my new pendant. I'm enjoying and having fun. You know, Psychic Bob loves his jewelry. But the thing I love more than my jewelry are my tubies. And I'm so glad you're here today. Hey, there's Melinda Tournay. Thank you, Melinda. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Here, let me give you another look. Let's see here. It wasn't very expensive, but I just thought it was really cool. You can see it's beautiful emerald green jade. Jade's quality is known by its clarity. It's hard to see on camera, but it's a beautiful translucent glass-like jade, which is a very high quality jade, set in silver. So there you go. There's my Buddha. Lucky Buddha! And traditions rub his belly for good luck. Well, must be having good luck. He's already working because I've got all of you here tonight. So that makes it special. So thank you for joining us. Well, tonight we're going to do a little invocation to open the channel with the crystal ball. And then we'll see what the crystal has, okay? Hi, Amsterdam. So Amsterdam says, I love that Psychic Bob knows the term bodhisattva. I love that Psychic Bob knows the term bodhisattva. Yes, I studied Buddhism for many years under a Buddhist master. I'm well proficient in Buddhism. I studied when I was in my early 20s before I got into spiritualism. Spiritualism ended up becoming the love of my life back in my youth. And I still love Buddhism too, but I wanted to move on and do stuff with my psychic gifts. So I went on into spiritualism, but I spent, about 3 or 4 years in a Buddhist temple studying. So I know about bodhisattvas and the different branches. I was with a Japanese school called Jodo Shinshu, which focused on Amida Buddha, was the Buddha of infinite light. But Jodo Shinshu and Zen oftentimes work together. Our teacher worked with Zen masters too, and I used to study Zen also. And in the Zen school, in Chinese it's called Chan, in Japanese it's Zen. This Buddha is honored as a Buddha of contentment and joy and prosperity. So there you go. There's a little bit more about that. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for your wonderful support for the channel. Yes, you're right. Justin Harrison says there is even a triumvirate within Buddhism. Yes, there is the triple Buddha body. Sambhogakaya, Nirmanakaya, and I'm blanking on the other. I should know this. You're absolutely right, though. There's the earthly body of the Buddha. There's the transcendent heavenly body of the Buddha. And there's the Sambhogakaya, which is the overarching Buddha nature reality that goes through the whole cosmos. Triple Buddha. Absolutely. Jude Real Cassandra says, you're so cool, Bob. I love all your knowledge. You're sweet. It's funny. I've studied a lot of spiritual stuff over the years, and it's really helped my life, And I'm just a big believer in the truth. This is why I can't be against any religion. I've studied most of them, and they all have truth. These days, I identify as a Wiccan and a spiritualist. That's really where my heart is, But I still love the Buddha and keep him close always. Well, let's open the channel, shall we? Thank you for all your kind comments. Denise Welsh says, oh, I know that. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. That's Nichiren Buddhism. Denise says, devotion to the mystic law of the Lotus Sutra. If you ever read the Lotus Sutra, it's a pretty cool book. I'm a big fan of that book. I love it. It's very mystical. Yes, Denise said, Nichiren Buddhism. Yeah. So I was with Jodo Shinshu. Unfortunately, back in the day, Denise says there's no reflection on anybody's Nichiren here, but Nichiren Buddhists used to hate Jodo Shinshu, and they used to have fights. It's all stupid that anybody fights. It's all under the Buddha. What's it matter, But anyways, yeah, Jodo Shinshu was the school I was with, if any of you know about that. Do you guys remember the movie Karate Kid? Okay, Karate Kid. Remember Mr. Miyagi? Mr. Miyagi was a Jodo Shinshu Buddhist. They show scenes in the first movie where he's at his altar praying. You might remember this. He's like nodding off while he's meditating. Daniel sees him and just stares. Well, that altar that he's at is one like I had, which is called a Jodo Shinshu altar. And in the middle, if you go watch that scene, it's a Mida Buddha, the Buddha of infinite light. Anyways, just a little trivia. Mr. Miyagi was a Jodo Shinshu, and PsychicBob was a Jodo Shinshu. All right. Well, let's open our crystal meditation, shall we? Now, I always say we want to treat our spiritual tools with reverence because I believe that the crystal is a portal that, the higher powers use to commune and connect with us. So let's just take a minute and do a small invocation, shall we? Mystic crystal, let us connect with you this night. Be our doorway, our portal to the mystic realms of truth, light, and knowledge. We invite those who can come through tonight through the crystal to bring us visions, understandings, and knowledge. Let our hearts and minds be open to higher power and higher wisdom. So mote it be. So mote it be. Glorified. Something in this Earl Grey tea just gets me going. All right. By the way, my shirt, because somebody asked about my shirt. This is a pentacle. Isn't that great? A green, mystical green pentacle. And I wore my green Buddha today, too. So I'm all greened out. All right. My first reading tonight is going to be for Baroness Kolobobs, who does so much work. Did you guys see the artwork at the beginning? It was amazing. She put me in her goddess bubble. So I was in the goddess bubble glowing through. If you didn't see it after the show post, go see the thumbnail. You'll love it. All right. Baroness, thank you. First reading for the Baroness tonight. Whoo, and we're going to all be glorified. All right. By the way, thank you in advance for your donations. $4.99 above will get PsychicBob's attention. Blessings. All right. Baroness, let's see what's in the crystal. Wow, I'm a little shocked tonight. Kola, what I saw was an image of two police officers. They're going in for him. I'm not going to say anything beyond that, but they're going to be at his door in just a few days. And I see him being taken away. There will be an arrest for that man that we talked about, that we saw. Anyways, there's going to be an arrest. Listen for it this week. All right. I also see Leslie Flint saying he's going to stand bodyguard over you. He shows himself and he shows you, and you're standing side by side. So you are safe under the watchful eye of Leslie Flint. And that person we're concerned about will have an intervention by the police. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. We got our first donation at Amy Radcliffe, $4.99. Woo, I'm feeling it, Amy. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me tonight? Let's see. Thanks. Hold on. Amy, it's interesting. When I'm in this tonight, oh my God, I can see a car. This looks like a 1978 Dodge. It's like a Dodge. I don't know what the name is, but it's a Dodge. And it's like a beautiful green, like a lime green. It's bright. And it's pulling up. I can see Thomas in the crystal. Thomas is driving a 1978 Dodge. And he just get out and he's waving to me. And it's funny because it's like he's just showing off his car. I think he's in spirit driving a car. I'm not getting a lot of words from him, but he just shows me his presence. I don't know if he had a car like that when he was in life, but it's like a 1970s like souped up car, like goes really fast. It's got a muffler, kind of loud. I can hear the car go. But he's here sending a blessing. All right. Greetings from Thomas. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Philip and Gary. $5 donation. Thank you, Philip. Philip, listen, I'm looking into the crystal here and I'm seeing a crown. There's a crown that's being placed on your head. This is a sign that you're going to get a blessing soon. I feel this is some sort of recognition that's coming to you, either through work or through schooling. But it's like you get rewarded. Something you've been doing, you've been putting yourself out, some energy's coming back in the form of a blessing or reward. Now, you may not literally get a crown, but from a crystal ball reading, crown generally represents you're growing in your power and somebody's giving you a blessing of some sort, financial or honor of some sort. So there you go. Be ready for it. All right. We thought King Charles's coronation was going to be exciting. Philip's getting crowned before the king. There you go. Thank you, Philip. All right. There's Lindy McKay. Hello, Lindy. Welcome back. $4.99. Thank you for your kind donation. Any messages from the crystal ball for me, she says. Hold on, Lindy. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. You know, Lindy, when I'm looking into the ball right now, I'm seeing a woman. She's a spirit guide, I believe. It's interesting because she's all white with white hair and the most big blue eyes. You know what? I think she could even be a fairy or a fae because she has this delicate body, but the biggest, beautiful blue eyes. You have some fae connection going here. Now that I'm seeing, I'm zooming out a little bit in my vision. And it looks like she's in a field. I'm seeing flowers and trees. This is definitely a fairy. Lindy, I don't know if you've been working with the fae, but this is definitely a sign that you have the ability to connect to the fairy realm, or we call it the fae people. Before you start working with the fae, though, I want you to do some research and reading up because there are certain rules for working the fae because you don't want to offend them. They get offended by things that normally we wouldn't think are offensive, but this is a fairy realm. She's connected to nature. I think she's drawing you more into the power of nature now. So you might want to think about like tomorrow, Sunday, having a day of rest, walking in nature, and trying to connect to the fairy realm. I don't know the name of this person. I can only see her, but you might get to see her, a glimpse of her in the woods, or like literally how she may come in dreams. But she's like very nimble, small lady, long, pure white hair, pure like skin's almost white as chalk and blue eyes. Really pretty though. So there you go. You got some fae with you. Blessed be. All right. There's Lady Bree. $2 donation. Hi, Lady Bree. Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see what the crystal has for Lady Bree. You know, Lady Bree, it's interesting. I'm seeing a pineapple in the crystal. Pineapples are traditional symbols that represent like happy life, success, money, contentment. So I feel this is a sign of where it's all going for you. And I feel like in the next, week to 2 weeks, this pineapple energy comes into your life. So pineapple is about, I feel at peace. Pineapples represent happy, good times, feeling balanced and joyful in life. So I think this is very exciting. So blessings of joy are coming to you from the mystic pineapple in the crystal. Blessings to you. All right, there is Maya, all the way from down under New Zealand. Yay. What time is it in New Zealand? I think it's like Sunday morning there, isn't it? All right. You know what, Maya? I'm going to program New Zealand on my phone so I can remember what time it is. Let me see if I got it. I might actually have set it up already. I was thinking of it the other day. I got Australia. Oh, I've got Auckland. Are you in Auckland? Is that the same time zone? I did put Auckland on my phone. I've got Auckland, New Zealand, 12:26 p.m. So it's Sunday afternoon there. Tell me if I'm right. All right. Yay. I did put it on. I was thinking about you. All right. Hi, Bob. Does the crystal ball have anything for me? Love and blessings. Hold on, Maya. Let's see. Oh, I'm seeing a big plate of food. It's lunchtime in New Zealand. I'm just playing. Let me see what it got. Seriously. That's me wishing I had some of that good food at lunchtime. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Maya, I'm actually seeing you walking. It looks like you're hiking. You literally have a hiking staff and you're going up a mountain. Now, don't take this as that you're going to be struggling and facing a challenge. I don't believe this is what this means. What this is talking about, that the power of the mountain, Fletcher just back here talking, he said, yes, it represents the power of the mountain. Think about how powerful a mountain is. You have the strength and are going to be gaining more strength to be like the power of the mountain. And you may even find if you're near a mountain and can go hiking, that this is going to ground your energy. I feel that this image you're showing me is about you gaining grounding in your life and embracing more power. I always see this sort of reading. It's interesting when somebody's about to go through a life transition where they're going to discover just how strong they are in their talents. So I don't think this is a crisis because, growth can come even in happy times. but it does indicate that you're going to feel like you are now one with the mountain. So study mountain imagery, see what that means to you, and embrace that. And I might also say, like I keep seeing you holding a rock in your hand. You might want to go, as you go on a hike, pick up a rock and keep it with you. I feel like that brings the energy of the mountain to you and keeps it with you. It's going to be anchoring. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Jesper Clausen. Hey, Jesper. 35 Danish Corona. Yay, Jesper. Can I have a message from the crystal ball, please? Hello, Jesper. Hold on just a second. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is interesting. Jesper, when I'm looking into the crystal, I'm literally seeing the Pleiades star system. And what's interesting is I'm seeing it's like your face emerging out of the star system. What this means is that you have not only a soul link, but I think a biological link somewhere in your bloodline to the Pleiadian people. And they keep showing me connections with ancient Lemuria. I'm seeing the continent of Lemuria. So I think that in a former life, or maybe even in this family's life, in your current lifeline, that you have on a genetic level some connection to the ancient Lemurians. And as you may know, a lot of the Lemurians were Pleiadians. So you have a Pleiadian and a Lemurian connection. And I would encourage you to study both of those, because it seems to be that link is a source of power for you. All right. Yay. Let me know what you think. Thank you. I'm so excited. You may find some amazing things here. All right. Oops, hold on a second, guys. I have some chat problems here. Bear with me. Oh my gosh, there's Deborah Allen, all the way from Canada. You know, I started last night. You can ask Baroness Kolbob. She had to I tried to learn to sing "Oh Canada." I haven't got it down yet, but I started it. Oh Canada, I can't do the words. I'm going to work on it. Next week we'll do "Oh Canada." Thank you, Deborah. Blessings. Blessings to you. All right, what's my crystal about? Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Deborah, you've got a giant owl appearing in my crystal tonight. This is a spirit totem. The spirit of the owl is around you. When I see an owl, it represents guardianship, that you're being protected. You're being kind of guarded by the owl. It also represents wisdom, that you have within yourself wisdom. So if you feel like at a loss for words, or you feel like you're challenged, I want you to call on the spirit of the owl, and he will guide you through whatever you need to explain or teach or say to somebody. He'll give you the ability to express with wisdom, and you'll be protected in the process. Isn't that wonderful? Go call on the spirit of the owl. Blessed be. Yay. Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? You never know what's going to come through the crystal. Oh my gosh, there's Glittery Rainbow. €5. Thank you, Glittery. Happy Saturday. Maybe can the beautiful crystal ball give me insight around, excuse me. Sorry, my voice is gone. Give me some insights around the tinnitus in my right ear, please. Due to stress, maybe. Thank you. Hold on, Glitter. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, Glitter, you need to have your blood pressure looked at. You got some elevated blood pressure, and that's what's triggering the tinnitus. I don't think it's a long-term issue. I think it's a short-term issue. But have your blood pressure looked at, please. That's what they're showing, because I can see the chart and you have high blood pressure. I think it's situational. I don't think it's a long-term issue, but that's where it's coming from. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. All right. Woo, there's Amsterdam Soul 777. Yay. I love that. It's a great number. Thank you so much. Hi, Psychic Bob. May I please have a mystic crystal revelation? Blessed be. Oh, now Amsterdam, so don't get me to break out into song, because you know that'll get me into all sort of problems we don't need. I don't know if you were there when I told you what happened. It's a long story, but I'm not allowed to sing that song about the age of mystic crystal revelations. Can't do it. All right. Let's see what crystal revelation comes. Hold on just a moment. It's interesting. Amsterdam, so you may not believe this today, but I'm seeing you looking at houses. And I'm seeing house for sale signs going. You may be doing a move before the year is up here. It's funny because I want to put this around September, October timeframe, and I see you doing a move. So I think you're going to have an opportunity to purchase another property, and you may be selling or leaving your current residence. So just remember that may sound strange, but it's very clearly here in the ball. And I see the word October, so I think it's October. Ooh, that's a mystic revelation. You planning that? If you're not, it might be a surprise, but it'll be a blessing. All right. Thank you so much. There's Scott from South Carolina. Hold on, Scott. I got to drink some tea here. Scott, by the way, I just going to tell you, I don't know if you're free, but tomorrow is Inner Circle. I don't know if I got to check my list. I can't remember who was on the list. I hope you got the notice, but we're going to have tomorrow about the moon sign if you're interested. All right. Hi, Bob. Thank you for your donation. $10. Woo. Blessed be. Thank you, Scott. Hi, Bob. What does the all-seeing crystal show you? Ooh, let's find out, Mr. Scott. Hold on just a sec. Ooh, Scott. I don't often say this, but this is for you, seriously. There's money coming to you, like good money. You're at a turning point in your career. And the word promotion, I think, is coming. But even before promotion, God, what is going on? Hold on. Somebody's outside slamming on horns. All these troublemakers have moved into my neighborhood. They're all drug dealers. They sit outside and beep the horn. People go and buy drugs from them. Anyways, hold on, Scott. I'm sorry about that. Yes, there's money coming here for you, Scott. I can clearly see it. End of April is going to be a financial whirlwind time for you. And I feel like this gets the attention of people in your work and it's moving you up. And I think by June, there could be a promotion for you or some type of bonus or increase. I think it's like a higher title. So, ooh, Scott getting the money. Look out, Scott. Party down. All right. Blessed be. Thank you, Scott. All right. There's Baroness Colabobs, £1.99. Thank you, Baroness. What's my chances with my Henry Tudor now, babes? Let me just see. Hold on. Cole, I got to be honest. I'm not seeing him come to you at this time. He's still at this house. He's with the woman that's keeping him. And I think it's going to end up being more of a permanent situation there where he is. And unless you get involved in that case, you're not going to find out where he is. So it's up to you, but I see him staying at a woman's house. It's in the area near where that person we talked about lives. But he's not coming to you. I don't see it. I'm sorry. All right. There's TGVG, £1 or €1. Yay, 19. Thank you, TGVG. TGVG, I got to be political for a second. I'm really happy that Britain has left the European Union. It's helped me as an American because the pound is much more affordable than the euro. I know that's very selfish, but it's working out good for me. It costs me more to travel to the Netherlands than to Britain. So how about when we meet up, you come to Britain? Just play it. Nah, good to see you. Thanks for being here. TGVG, right now I'm looking into my crystal. There's a man standing here. He's handing an envelope to you, but it's a large, like a manila type, like a legal envelope. And when you open it, I thought at first it was a legal document, but it's not. It's a script. This looks like it's a film, maybe not a biography, a documentary, I think. Somebody wants you to do more films, and I see a second envelope. So there's going to be a project coming to you probably in the next 2, maybe 3 weeks. And then there's a second project that comes off of that. So be prepared. I feel this has a connection um, to the Netherlands. I think this is out of the Netherlands, but the second project may have a connection to Britain. So this person you're interfacing with, I feel goes between Netherlands and Britain, but the first project is more home-based, connected to where you live. Yeah, there's some work coming. This is a pretty big project because the script is very thick. Ooh, very exciting. All right, let me know. Watch the next 2 weeks, okay? Blessings to you. All right, oops, hold on, my chat's frozen. There's Amy Radcliffe. Is that Amy? Did I miss him? Hold on, make sure I didn't skip somebody. Amy Radcliffe, there you go. $4.99. Thank you, Amy. Hi, Bob. Will you give Justin Harrison a happy birthday message? Happy from all of us. Yes, Justin, thank you. Happy birthday to you, by the way. And Amy, thank you for sponsoring this. So, Justin, happy birthday. Let's see what the crystal has for you. You know, Justin, this is interesting. The crystal is filling, which is flashing light, golden light. Golden light, when it flashes in my crystal, for me indicates success. You're at a time where this year for you is opening up doors of opportunities. And you've got a lot of like blue coming in now, like blue clouds. That means communication. So anything you're doing with communications right now, like speaking, writing, networking, this is all going to work for you. So definitely put yourself out into the world. The crystal shows like you're moving in this light. It's like this golden light. Golden light, when it's around somebody, it's a powerful, we call it an attracting light. It draws to you opportunities and success. So Justin, this year for you, this new year of your life, it's all about maximizing the opportunities that are coming to you. So, as I say, like go see and be seen. Time to network, time to be seen. Looks like a lot of blessings. And I feel like this starts like literally now, and it's going all the way to December. So the rest of this year, literally the next, 8 months for you, it really is like it just keeps growing. This is exciting. You're in a good place. Blessed be. All right. There is a Glittery Rainbow. Hello, Glittery. Good to see you again. €5. Thank you very much. And a vision for the group may be placed. It's a little harder to do a group reading, but I can try. Crystal's better one-on-one, but we'll give it a go. Let's see if anybody has anything. Hold on just a second. Oh, that's so cool. Leslie Flint is putting his face right through the crystal. That's so cool. Spirit people are fun. They can work through the crystal sometimes. He's here. He says for everyone. This is for everybody. You have something? Leslie said, he said, as all of you look into this crystal that I'm coming through, he said, remember that the crystal represents going within, the inner vision. All of you here have the gift of inner sight. He said, but most people in the world today do not know of this, or even if they do, they ignore it. Leslie said that each of you this week, he will help you if you will take but 10 minutes. He said, Tim, sit down for 10 minutes and look within. He said, open the third eye. He said, it's a blue ball of light here. And he said, call upon my name. I will take you into the inner vision and show you more blessings ahead for each of you. But you can only get this vision if you invest the time. So call upon me, take the time. He said, you need not have an expensive or fancy crystal ball, for the power is within your third eye. But if you enjoy these things and like crystals, and he said they can help you, you may explore this as well. Know that all power comes from within and from the spirit world. And these other things are tools that we can work with, but they are not necessary. Blessed be. Blessed be. Woo! There we go, Glittery. That was cool. Thank you, Leslie. He just faded away. Sometimes when I look in the crystal, it's like, you ever see like on TV when a scene just fades out? That's how it was. He just faded away. All right. There's £1.99 from Baroness Cola Bobs. Baroness says, for our Cass. Oh, Cassandra. That's Cassandra McGowan. Bobs. All right, Cassandra. Cola just bought you a reading. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you. All right, let's see what the crystal shows. Cassandra, I don't know if you're planning a move, but I'm seeing you packing things. It looks like you're moving. Now, what's nice is this is not a crisis. You're smiling. It's like, wow, I'm getting to go where I want to go. So this may yet be a while. I don't think it's right immediately. I get the sense it's more towards the end of the year, around November, because I'm looking out the window behind you and I can see the leaves are pretty much off the tree. So I think it's around November and the sky is gray. Where I live, the sky always is gray through the whole month of November. This looks like November to me. But it looks like in November, you're having an opportunity for change. I get the feeling this may be connected to a work opportunity, like somebody's giving you a job and you're moving closer to work. So this may be a little bit of a distance move. I don't think you're going like around the world, but it's like it might be even a state or two away. But I feel like this is going to be a blessing for you. I'm seeing some connection to the state of Florida, and I'm also seeing South Carolina. So just remember both of those. There could be some link that takes you to one or both of them through a work situation. But it looks like in the autumn time, the fall, you're going to get a chance to move, and there will be more money at that time and a greater blessing. Yay! Isn't that great? Oh, I can't wait to hear about it. Thank you, Baroness. Baroness sponsored that for Cassandra McGowan. Thank you. There's Robin Boston. $5 donation. Thank you, Robin. Hi, Bob. Class was very good today. Thank you, Robin. I'm glad you were there. Robin was one of our classmates. She did wonderful work with the throat chakra. Thank you. What do you see for me? Blessings. All right, let's see what the crystal shows. Hold on just a second, Robin. Oh, isn't that interesting? Robin, this is going to sound really weird, but you know, the other day we talked about astrology. I'm actually seeing you sitting down and you're charting astrology charts. I think you have a gift like your mother. I know you told me about your mom. You have a gift for astrology as well. And I think that this year, believe it or not, you're going to actually spend some time exploring how to do charts. It's funny because I see you on one hand, you got a computer and you're trying to do it on the computer. Then I see you another side where you're literally doing it the old fashioned hand way with books and drawing it out. I think it'd be good for you to learn both. But I think that learning astrology is going to be part of your spiritual journey, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. So, good news is about that. That means one, you're going to be here. You ain't leaving the earth. So you've got more work to do, but they're encouraging you to explore astrology. And it's really cool. I can see you and you're like excited and you're plotting it. And I see you going, oh my God, I found out this thing, and I got it right. So it's very exciting. So just remember that. It may sound strange today, but in the coming months, as the weather gets warm, because I see you wearing like a polo shirt and it's warm outside and see the sunlight out the window, you're going to be doing a little bit of astrology studies. So be open to it. Blessed be. Hold on a second, guys. I got to drink some water here. My voice is really strained tonight. All right. There is Pink Crystals 91. Hello, Pink Crystals 91. Good to see you. Welcome to Crystal Readings tonight. Thank you for your kind donation. $5. Yay. Oh, interesting. Pink crystals. This is interesting. There's some love energy coming in around you. I don't know if you got a boyfriend, but I've got my crystal ball filling up with red and pink hearts, which mean love and romance and happiness. You're coming into a time where there's a lot of self-love, and I feel like that self-love is drawing to you really positive relationship as well. So if you're in a relationship, If it's good, it's going to get better. But if it's struggling, it's going to get better. I don't see this as necessarily a breakup. I see this as, it's like, how do I say it? It's growing where you are. It's not a change. It's like natural growth in relationships. So I feel like, in terms of timing, this looks like May and June is where that really starts to be stronger. So be patient right now. Even if you're having a little struggle, by May, I feel like that energy of love, of self-love, because remember, you can't love another or have a good relationship till you love yourself. So I want you to focus right now on self-love. And I want you to get they show me a gem. So you're wearing a pendant. It's a heart with a rose quartz on it. Now, you don't have to get a rose quartz heart, but you might find one. But I want you to get the stone rose quartz. That's what they're showing here. And you're just full of joy and light. It's exciting. Ooh, love is in the air. Love is in the air. All right. In this channel, sometimes I break into song. But these days, I only break into songs that I create and that are not copyrighted. Don't want to end up in court again. Ooh. All right. Hold on a second, guys. I got some problem in my chat. I don't know what's going on. My button's not working today. There's Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish Corona. Hello, Danish Corona Jesper. Did ET stop the car system when I was a teenager? Hold on just a second. We can't be more direct than this. Jesper, the minute I looked in, what I saw was a flash of light. And then the big word, it like zoomed in and said, yes. It looks like you were driving and there was actually a UFO directly, like literally directly over the road. So yes, that was an ET activity. Simple as that, yes. Interesting. All right, there's Melanie Miller, £1.99 or $1.99. Forgive me, Melanie, I can't keep dollars and pounds straight today because I go to England a lot. All right. Hi, what can you tell me about my living situation? Let's see. Let me put it this way, Melanie. They're showing you boxing up stuff. So I think it's time that you think about moving forward. I feel like when I'm in this environment, I'm looking, I see a frown on your face and it's shadowy around you. Shadowy means not necessarily, it could be there's no light, but this actually more tends, when I see it, represents a feeling of shadow or oppression. So I think that in terms of where you are right now, it's not a place of happiness. And I feel like any time from literally now up till June, you'll be able to do a move with relative ease. After June, I feel like there's some blocked energy. It's like the money, it's harder to do it, or there's something there. So I would encourage you, do this now, and you'll have an easier time with it. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. I'm sorry you're going through that. There's Gary. Yeah, $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Good to see you. Hi, Psychic Bob. Thank you, Gary, for your kind donation. Hi, Psychic Bob. What does the crystal ball have for me? Oh, and you sent me a picture. It looks like my crystal, doesn't it? He's got the stand looks similar. That's so cool. Thanks and blessings to you. Thank you, Gary. Gary, it's interesting. I'm seeing Chief White Eagle and Chief Black Hawk here. And they're holding up papers, and I'm trying to see what they are. They're work contracts. Gary, they're going to get you a job, and I think this week opens the door. So you got both of them. You got two native guides. When they bring in a second guide, it means like serious business. So I think this week, they keep showing me the word Tuesday around. There's something about Tuesday, this Tuesday. So Tuesday is a turning point in the work area for you. And you got White Eagle and you got Black Hawk. Okay. So I feel like you're getting called in for an interview and they may offer it to you on the spot, or it may be a second interview. Have you had a previous interview this last week? I'm not sure, but I feel like this moves very quickly, and Tuesday seems to be very significant. They're showing that date. Ooh, keep me posted, Gary. Crystal ball just tells it like it is. Thank you, Gary. Blessings to you. I'm excited. Can't wait to hear. Oh, hold on. My chat's for, I don't know what's going on here. Something's wrong with my chat. It just locks up for some reason. No luck here. Huh? All right, there is. Oh my gosh, is that how I think it is? Zenray Q. Oh my God. Hey, good to see you, Zenray Q. Thank you for being here. $5 donation. By the way, Zenray Q, I don't know if you're here earlier. Tomorrow is Psychic Bob's Inner Circle if you're interested. We're going to talk about the moon sign and its power in your life and how you can use it to get ahead in life. So let me know if you want to be in it. It's not on my website, and I'll send you the invoice, let you be on the list. Send me an email after the show, okay? Or tell Baroness if you're interested. Our moderator, Baroness Colbus, tell her if you want to be in Inner Circle. All right, thank you. Hi, Bob. Any message from me? Thank you. Hold on just a second, Zenray. Let's see what the crystal has. Zenray, I wish I could tell you something a little closer, but I got to be honest with you. I'm seeing the year 2024, so it's not till next year. But you know, with the crystal, I can't control. It just comes through what comes through. But the word is justice in 2024. And I'm seeing documents that look like court orders being distributed. Zenray, you may be brought into a case. I see this is dealing with some of the things that have happened to you. I can't talk about on YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about. Some of the people who have harassed you. It looks like will be not till next year, but in around February 2024, it looks like this will be blown wide open, and you will be called in to testify as to what you've experienced. Your name will be brought into this. I don't think it's you launching it. I think it's another part, like a federal agency that is launching this, but your name will be discovered as one of the victims, and you're going to be brought in. So next year is the year of justice, 2024. Got my fingers crossed. I know everything you've been through, and I believe me, I know. All right, Zenray, hang in there. Next year's a good year for you. Anyways, if I had something sooner, I'd tell you maybe it'll come up, but I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, there is Sandra Bradley. Yay! Sandra's one of our psychic development class people. She was awesome today. Sandra, I'm so glad you were with us. How's that throat chakra doing, huh? All right. Hey, Bob, what do you see for me in your crystal ball? And look, you sent me a crystal ball. That's cute. Thank you. That crystal ball emoji looks a lot like my crystal, doesn't it? All right. Let's see, Sandra, what's going on here? Oh, my gosh. Sandra, I cannot escape him. Robert just come through the crystal. And it's funny because what he did, when I was looking into the crystal, I saw these spots of light, like spinning around there. I was like, what is that? And then he emerges holding up a disco ball. He's literally in here flashing like that, the mirror. I'm seeing the lights swirl around like the disco, but it's reflecting on my crystal ball. Robert's here. He's laughing. He's like, I got you, Bob. I got you. I got you. He says to say hi to you. He said, now you tell Sandra. He said, don't be all down in the dumps. He said, all you got to do is dance. He said, I danced my way into heaven. And he said, you're not going to heaven, but you're going to dance your way back to happiness. So Robert's coming in here just as like a joy guide, as a helper. And he got his silver disco mirrored ball flashing. That looks really, it's a cool effect. I wish you guys could see it, but it's a really cool effect going on inside here. That's cool. Well, he just says hello from the spirit world, and he wants you to dance. He literally says, the message is dance with me. So tonight I want you to get up. I want you to put on some Donna Summer from 1978. I know you're old enough to remember 78, just like me. And just go with Donna Summer and call in Robert. Seriously. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Robert. What did I say? Boy, he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. I'm just loving that. Thank you so much. All right. There's Melanie Miller, £1.99. And I'm moving in with someone. I have to be honest, Mel. I don't know. I didn't see where you're going, but let me just see if I can find out something. It's strange because I feel like you're moving on your own right now. Now, you may later on move with somebody, but for the moment, I just see you. So I'm not 100% sure on this, but they show you leaving on your own. I don't see you going with anybody. I don't see anybody with you. So, no, I think it's really on your own right now. But I get the sense this will give you a real sense of freedom and happiness because despite the struggle, as you're leaving, the light around you is bright golden, which means going on to happier things. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, we are almost at our hour. My voice is going out tonight. I'm having a lot of throat problems because I've been doing so many private readings and teachings. I'm just a little fried out. So I'm going to just end here for today. You almost got a full hour. And I thank you for your understanding and your patience. You guys are the best. Listen, I love all of you. And thank you again to all you've been coming out to the shows every day. We're going to have another live show tomorrow and Sunday. We're going to do live psychic readings at 7 p.m., same time as this show. So join us for that. I look forward to it. Everybody give us thumbs up for Baroness Kolobobs, her wonderful moderating the chat, helping today in the artwork. If you didn't see the artwork and got here late, go look at this video once it posts. She got me inside the God bubble, or goddess bubble, excuse me, the goddess bubble. I'm inside the goddess bubble. Kola created the goddess bubble. I'm in the goddess bubble. So go see me. You guys are best. Listen, I love you all. Thank you very much for your wonderful support. If you want to be in inner circle, I must hear from you in like the next hour, or you're going to miss out. All right. So shoot me an email. I'll send out invoices later tonight, and I hope you'll join us. Thank you, Scott. Scott's saying his thumbs up. Amsterdam's a thumbs up. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Show. We got something 7 days a week. And if you're new here, please, even if you're not new and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button because we put out a show every day. Some of you have notified me you're not getting notices about the lives. And if you aren't, let me know that as well, because I'm very concerned about, how do I say it, the direction that YouTube is going now with some YouTubers. That's all I'll say. So thank you for sharing this with me. You guys are the best. I love all of you. And I'm going to rest my voice tonight. I hope you understand. So I send my blessings to all of you. Thank you very, very much. And blessed be. We'll see you tomorrow for live stream messages from the spirit world. See you then. Blessed be. Good night.